Have you ever noticed? There are some elders over 50 years old around, face clean. Hardly any spots. Some people are just over 50. His face is already covered with brown age spots. Why are people also middle-aged? Some people still have smooth skin. Some people seem to be stamped with time. What's the secret behind this? Our story begins with two good friends. Aunt Zhang and Aunt Li are both in their early 50s this year. When they were young, they were best friends who grew up together. But now we meet again. There is a big difference in their appearance. Aunt Zhang's face is still white. I only see a few faint spots. Laugh brightly. And Aunt Li's face, but full of different shades of age spots, makes her look much older than her actual age. Aunt Li couldn't help but wonder, are good girlfriends exposed to the wind and the sun together when they are young? How did you reach this age? The map on his face is so obvious, but my best friend still looks clean. Is this right? What are the secrets to keeping your skin young? With such doubts, and we began a journey of discovery. Legend in ancient times. They call it old man spot. It means spots that only long-lived people grow. It seems to be a medal bestowed by the years. However, most people don't want that gift. In the age of underdeveloped medicine, many people believe that age spots are due to internal poison caused by vegetarian or poor liver. Some people try various remedies to get rid of these spots. Apply ginger slices with lemon juice, even wiped with rice vinegar. So it sounds like magic. But your mileage may vary. Until the development of modern medicine, we have really uncovered the causes of old age. The doctor finally told the truth. Those annoying spots didn't come out of nowhere. It is the result of a combination of internal and external factors. Let's start with the science. Let's see what the senior class is all about. Age spot. It's called senile plaque or seborrheic keratosis. It is common in the elderly, brown patches on the surface of the skin. They usually appear on the face, back of hand, upper forearm, long-term exposed areas such as the forehead and even the back of the shoulder. It might just be a little hazel blob at first. Over time, it can get bigger and bigger. It's called age spots, but these spots are not unique to the elderly. 40 or 50 years old or even younger. If the skin is damaged for a long time, may also sacrifice in advance. How do age spots form? The biggest culprit. In fact, it is the sunshine that we cannot live without every day. That's right, ultraviolet rays and sunlight is the #1 cause of age spots. Imagine that. When the skin is exposed to the sun, the melanocytes in your body sound an alarm. Desperately secrete melanin to protect the skin from burns. It's like the skin holding up an umbrella. At a young age, he averaged a lot of damage for us. Yet year after year, over time, certain melanin in the skin slowly pile together, forming the spots we see with the naked eye. Let me give you a real example. There is an American truck driver, drive long distances all day. The left face faces the car window all year round. In direct sunlight, the right side is hidden in the shadow of the cab. Decades down, the left side of the driver's face is overgrown, deep markings and wrinkles. The right side of her face is younger and smoother. This is real. Vividly illustrates how amazing is the damage of ultraviolet rays to the skin. Years of sun exposure can accelerate skin aging. Let the spots appear prematurely, but sunlight is only part of the story. The appearance of age spots. Intrinsic factors cannot be ignored either. The appearance increases with age. Our body's metabolic capacity is quietly diminishing. When young, skin cells are metabolized vigorously. Damaged cells and waste products. The pigment is constantly being removed, updated, but after entering middle age, your metabolism is slowing down. The efficiency of the skin to clear the garbage has also decreased. Intracellular, it builds up a substance called lipofuscin. It can be understood as the residue after cellular metabolism. It's like when you get old, your hair turns white, and these waste pigments build up inside the cells. When lipofuscin is deposited in the skin, it will show brown spots, kind of like iron gas rusting, tree rings. The marks that years have etched on our skin. In addition to a slower metabolism, hormonal changes can also contribute to this, especially for women. After entering menopause, the level of estrogen in the body decreases. Proestrogen. This helps the skin stay elastic. The role of sex and hydration. When he decreases, the thickness of the skin and its ability to repair will decrease. Protection against sunlight and free radicals. The ability to harm is diminished. And the simple answer is this. It turns out that the skin has enough moats to resist foreign enemies. Now the water level of the moat has dropped. The enemy is more likely to drive straight in, leaving a spotted record. Of course, hormonal changes don't happen directly. Old man culprit. But it makes the skin more fragile. Indirectly makes spots easier to form. Let's talk. Another mastermind behind the spots on the skin: oxidative pressure. Now, we often hear about free radicals. Free radical, it can be understood as a little crazy molecule in the body. They go around attacking cells, cause aging damage, and ultraviolet radiation. Smoking and drinking, bad diet, and even psychological stress generates a lot of free radicals. It scavenges free radicals. After middle age, antioxidants in the body, such as vitamin C, vitamin A, levels of glutathione, etc., may be reduced. If we don't eat a balanced diet, irregular work, and rest, it's easier for free radicals to run rampant. These free radicals are like setting fire to the skin. Burn a little glue mark. Those glue marks add up. Eventually, they become visible spots. Imagine the skin as a smooth new iron plate. Free radicals act like iron plates gradually rust. The modeling process: if you don't want the iron plate to rust and become spotted, then it is crucial to reduce the damage of free radicals. Speaking of which, we have discovered old man causes. In fact, it is the result of the combined action of external and internal factors. Long-term bombardment with ultraviolet rays. There is a slowdown in metabolism, hormonal changes, and free radical attacks. It eventually leaves a mark on the surface of the skin. That being the case, why do some people have old age spots on their faces, and some people are hardly long? The difference behind this, that's the mystery we're going to solve next. So the first thing we have to talk about is genetic engineering. Everyone's skin is born with different conditions. Some people are born, pigment cells in the skin are more active. Melanin is produced as soon as you bask in the sun. Easy to leave pigmentation. Some people are born with milder pigment cells. It's not so easy to get spots even after sun exposure. For example, some people grow a lot of freckles as children, and some people are naturally fair-skinned. This difference is largely genetically determined. If your parents had a lot of age spots in their old age, so your chances of getting old age spots in the future may also be larger. On the contrary, if the elders in your family have cleaner skin, spotless, you may have an advantage in this regard. Of course, heredity is just predisposition, not an absolute destiny. Acquired factors can often turn things around. Talk about nurture. Living habits. It can be said to be the key to determining the number of age spots. Imagine having twin sisters. A man who loves outdoor sports, working in the sun all year round, but never sunscreen, another works in an office. Apply sunscreen carefully before going out every day. 20 years later, the former will definitely have more spots on the face than the latter. That's not surprising. People who are exposed to the sun for a long time without protection, the cumulative damage to the skin is greater, naturally prone to spots, and those who know how to wear sunscreen at a young age. Umbrella man. By middle age, the skin tends to be much better. Except for the sun. Other lifestyle habits are also important. For example, the diet loves fried food. People who barbecue and pickle food, because ingestion of more harmful oxidizing substances to the body. Skin condition is also prone to deterioration. Instead, he prefers a lighter diet. People who eat more fruits and vegetables, rich in vitamins and antioxidants. Better skin repairability. Easy to deposit spots. For example, people who smoke and drink alcohol for a long time. Alcohol and tobacco deplete vitamins in the body and accelerate free radical production. Their skin tends to be drier and duller. Spots and wrinkles are also reported earlier. People who insist on exercise. Good blood circulation. It has a high metabolism. Nutrients for the skin. Sufficient oxygen. Waste is discharged in time. Naturally not easy to grow spots. The differences in skincare and maintenance cannot be ignored. Some people prioritize skincare from a young age. Regular cleaning. Moisturizing sunscreen does not fall off. Even some vitamin C. Skin products with ingredients such as nicotinamide to prevent spots. Some people don't take much skincare on weekdays, even enjoy sunbathing. Expose the skin to intense sunlight for a long time. This habit has accumulated over the years. In middle age and old age, the difference in skin condition will be revealed. In addition, improper beauty practices can also be counterproductive. Some people, in the pursuit of fast freckle removal, misusing unknown remedies or containing hormones. Heavy metal skincare products, the result is skin damage. Grow more spots. Therefore, the correct care is very important. And finally, another hidden factor is mindset and stress. And you might be wondering, can emotions affect skin spots? And the answer is yes. Chronic mental stress, lack of sleep, can interfere with the body's endocrine balance. People who stay up late and anxious often look dark yellow. Acne and spots, it's no coincidence. When we are stressed, when you don't sleep well, body repair function is affected. The skin is not getting enough rest and nutrients. Accelerated aging is also natural. On the other hand, those who are optimistic, people with a regular life, skin is usually healthier and shinier. That's why people laugh a lot. 10 years less happy mood. People who get enough sleep. Signs of aging appear later, including age spots. Overall, some people are prone to age spots. Some people are not easily inherited formally. Living habits, the result of a combination of environmental factors. We have no choice. But you can change it the day after tomorrow through hard work. Especially after the age of 50, we need to be proactive. Delay and prevent the arrival of age spots. Here we go. Enter the most practical part of this journey of discovery. See how to prevent age spots after the age of 50. The first and most important trick is sun protection. Don't think that after 50 the skin is already like this. Too lazy to protect against the sun. In fact, no matter how old you are, sun protection. It is to prevent all kinds of pigmentation and the key to skin aging. Remember to apply sunscreen before going out every day. Select the product that suits the SPF index, especially in spring and summer when the ultraviolet rays are strong. Don't be lazy. If you have time to apply sunscreen, please at least wear a hat when you go out, or grab a parasol. Try to avoid spending too much time in the midday sun. If you want to go out for sports or labor, try to choose a morning when the sun is not as strong. Or in the evening, imagine. The skin is like a precious old photo. Of course you want to keep it well. Faded models not exposed to strong light. Right? We don't want to be that guy. Truck driver clone. Be sure to give enough cover to the skin. Protect him to reduce spots. Second, balanced diet and adequate hydration for healthy skin. Largely reflects our diet. In middle age, pay more attention to the overall balance of nutritional intake. Eat more fresh vegetables and fruits. Get rich in vitamins and minerals. It's all about fighting free radicals, a good helper for preventing pigmentation. Appropriately increase the intake of high-quality protein, like fish, soy products. It provides the ingredients for the repair of skin cells. Try to eat less oily food and sweet snacks. Because of a high-fat, high-sugar diet, increases oxidative stress in the body, bad for skin. And drink enough water every day. This helps with the excretion of metabolic waste from the body, maintains skin hydration and normal metabolism. Many elderly people don't like to drink water, but dry skin can make the spots more noticeable. So remember to drink water often. Maintain moisture inside and outside the body. Third, good work, rest, and emotional management. As mentioned earlier, sleep and mindset are very important for the skin. Try not to stay up late. Get 7-8 hours of quality sleep every night. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. Skin cells are also working overtime. Repair the damaged part. If you don't get enough sleep for a long time, the restoration project has been suspended. Damaged cells cannot be repaired. Spots are inevitable. So instead of spending a lot of money on cosmetics, why don't you get a good night's sleep first? Except for sleep, stay in a good mood. Learning to relieve stress is also crucial. Middle-aged people inevitably experience various life pressures, but find your own way to decompress. Take a walk, for example. Listen to music and chat with friends. Can help stabilize endocrine. When your mind is relaxed and peaceful, the skin will also be happy. You look great. Spots are not easy to find. Fourth, moderate exercise, as the saying goes. Life is movement. Actually, the vitality of the skin is also inseparable from the nourishment of exercise. Older, adhere to proper exercise. To promote blood circulation throughout the body, even brisk walking for half an hour every day can make skin cells, bathing in more oxygen and nutrients, and accelerate the elimination of metabolic waste. You will find elders who love sports usually have ruddy and tight complexions. There are also relatively few spots, and this is no illusion. Exercise brings accelerated circulation and sweating detoxification. It means something to the skin, certainly. Don't forget the sun protection measures mentioned earlier when exercising. Outdoor exercise. You can choose when the sun is not so harsh. This will keep you fit and avoid sunburn. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The fifth, smart skincare. The maintenance here doesn't have to be just expensive skincare products. It refers to some basic skincare principles. First, keep your skin clean and moisturized. Decreased sebaceous glands in the elderly. Skin is prone to dryness. Dry skin is more fragile. Also more prone to aging and spots. So, it is necessary to apply moisturizer after washing your face. Can strengthen the skin barrier function. Secondly, some light spot skincare products on the market. For example, it contains vitamin C, vitamin E, products of nicotinamide or fruit acid. It may be helpful for fading pigmentation, but your mileage may vary, and it takes a long time to see. The most important thing is to choose a regular brand. Products suitable for your skin type. Don't misuse unknown remedies, so as not to backfire. And finally, if it has already appeared on the face, it is more obvious. Old man spots want to be removed. You can consult a dermatologist by freezing safe removal by means of lasers. But after these treatments, it is still necessary to do a good job of front sun protection and maintenance. Otherwise, new spots will pop up. Maintenance is a long-term task, not once and for all. Saying so many prevention methods, many friends may be more concerned. Are there any anti-spot foods? After eating can help us fight the age spots of these old people, and the answer is yes. Folks often say that what you eat makes up for what you eat. Pay attention to the homology of medicine and food. Modern nutrition research has also found that certain foods are rich in specific nutrients. It does help to a certain extent. Helps prevent the formation of age spots. Here are 4 ways to prevent age spots. Particularly beneficial food. Good price. Maybe it's at your dinner table every day. The first food is tomatoes. Tomatoes are not ordinary garden vegetables. It's just a gift from nature to the skin. Tomatoes are rich in vitamin C and lycopene. Both of these are powerful antioxidants. It has great significance for the skin. Vitamin C can help fight free radicals, reduce the production of melanin. It also promotes collagen formation, make the skin more elastic, not prone to aging spots. Lycopene is the natural pigment that gives tomatoes their red color. It's called the botanical sunscreen. The study found that lycopene can reduce UV rays, damage to skin cells. It's like adding a protective film to the skin inside the body. And here's the thing, in tomatoes, it also contains something called glutamine. It's a super antioxidant. Chemicals can inhibit the deposition of melanin in the body, helps to disintegrate pigment particles that have been formed. Therefore, I often eat tomatoes. Helps fade spots that have already emerged. Make skin tone more even. No wonder some people say a tomato a day. The old man decreed to come to find tomatoes are also eaten in a variety of ways. You can eat it raw and cooked. Eating raw can maximize the retention of vitamin C, like a sweet, juicy tomato salad. Cooked food is easier to absorb lycopene, like a steaming bowl of tomato and egg soup, or beef stew with tomatoes. It needs to be reminded that lycopene is more easily absorbed in oils. So add a little oil when cooking tomatoes. Will release his nutrients more. In short, tomatoes are delicious and nourishing. In the elderly diet, a great help in preventing spots. The second food is kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit is also called kiwi fruit, known as the king of vitamin C among fruits. Don't look at him. Furry skin rustic. There's a treasure trove of nutrition hidden inside. The vitamin C content of kiwi fruit, much higher than the common orange. Lemon vitamin C. It is one of the tools against pigmentation. It can interfere with the activity of tyrosinase, and tyrosinase is the key enzyme for making melanin. With the help of vitamin C, melanin production slows down. In addition, the antioxidants in kiwi fruit, it can also remove oxidized dark pigments from the skin, restore to light color. Therefore, it reduces the obvious degree of pigmentation. And the simple answer is this. Eat kiwi fruit often. Helps our skin combat dullness. Make your face brighter and more even. No wonder there are beautiful women. It's a little natural light bulb. Can brighten the skin. Of course, it's all incremental. It's not about eating a kiwi or two, immediately white and spotless, but to be long, moderate intake during the period. Provides the body with a steady stream of antioxidant nitrogen. Medicine except vitamin C. Kiwi fruit is also rich in vitamin E, folic acid, and dietary fiber, good for overall health. It is recommended to eat a kiwi every day, as part of a snack or breakfast. If you feel kiwi fruit acid, you can choose the cooked and soft one. Or with bananas. Mix apples and other sweet fruits for salad. Except for the kiwi fruit, other fruits rich in vitamin C are also worth eating, like oranges, yuzu strawberry, grapefruit, etc., have similar skin-nourishing effects. The key is to consistently take natural vitamins. Let the skin always have sufficient nutrients to fight against the years. The third food is walnuts. As the saying goes, eat walnuts every day. Not afraid of getting old. Walnuts are not only shaped like brains. Good for the brain. He is also a good hand in anti-aging and anti-spot. Walnuts are rich in vitamin E and high-quality unsaturated fatty acids. Vitamin E is known as the source of youth. It's a powerful antioxidant. Specializes in targeting free radicals that damage cells. It acts as a bodyguard for the skin cells. Helps cells block those that may cause pigmentation damage. Enough vitamin E. Protects skin cell membranes from oxidation. It keeps cells healthy and young. This delays the appearance of spots and wrinkles. The study found that people who are deficient in vitamin E have drier skin, easy to age, appropriate vitamin E supplementation. It's not just good for cardiovascular health. It also has a significant improvement in skin condition. Walnuts are one of the only great sources. In addition, the fatty acids in walnuts also have anti-inflammatory properties. Helps skin retain elasticity and moisture. For the elderly, Eat 2 or 3 walnuts every day. Both nourish the body, emollient and beautifying, in one fell swoop, too, of course. Walnuts are not low in calories. Eating too much will make you fat. Remember the right amount. It's about persistence. Except for walnuts, other nuts such as almonds, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, etc., are also rich in vitamin E. You can eat it with snacks. A handful of mixed nuts for afternoon tea. Not only does it satisfy the taste buds, it also adds points for skin health. Insist on eating nuts every day. A few months down, you may find that the gloss of the skin has improved. Those annoyed, human spots don't come out so easily. The 4th food is carrots. So talk about carrots. You're all familiar with this little orange guy, known as the skin's best friend. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene and vitamin A. Beta-carotene is a powerful antioxidant. It can be converted into vitamin A in the body. Vitamin A is essential for skin health. Can promote the new aging of skin cells, metabolism and repair, maintain the integrity of the skin and mucous membranes. If vitamin A is insufficient, the skin becomes dry and rough. Even the problem of hair follicle keratinization occurs. Appropriate vitamin supplementation. The skin will be more delicate and shiny. Beta in carrots. Carotene. It also helps protect the skin from UV damage. Carrots are well known for their eye protection. Its protective effect on the skin, it's no less remarkable. And not only that, carrots also contain considerable amounts of vitamin C, and dietary fiber helps the body with detoxification and antioxidants. For people who want to prevent age spots, eat carrots or pumpkin often. Orange-yellow vegetables such as sweet potatoes are a good choice. You can juice the carrots, mix with apples to make a nutritious drink. Or stir-fry. Add a few carrots to the soup. People who don't like the taste of cooked carrots, you can try crispy and tender carrots. Dip in yogurt as a snack, also quite delicious. It needs to be reminded that carotene is fat-soluble. So similar to tomatoes, carrots are also best eaten with a little oil. Better absorption. Believe in long-term perseverance. Eat more of these colorful vegetables. Your skin will become like these foods. Radiate a healthy glow. They provide multifaceted protection for the skin. Both are rich in vitamin C, helps reduce melanin precipitation. It also provides vitamin E, free radical resistant, rich in beta-carotene, promotes skin regeneration, and lycopene to reduce UV damage. These dietary modifications require long-term adherence. With the sunscreen mentioned earlier, habits such as work and rest to really make a difference. Finish talking about methods and secrets. Let's go back to the beginning of the story. Aunt Zhang and Aunt Li listened to the doctor's advice. We developed an anti-spot plan together. Aunt Li began to pay attention to sunscreen. Adjust your diet. Eat vegetables and fruits rich in vitamins every day. Soak your feet and relax before bed. Make sure you get enough sleep. Aunt Zhang continued to maintain her healthy lifestyle and share these experiences with your friends. See you in a few months. The two were surprised to find the new spots on each other's faces barely reappeared. People seem refreshed. It turns out, stick to the scientific method. Age spots are not an irresistible fate. Master these prevention secrets. We can let the traces of time come more slowly. Not so much against the years. It's more like making peace with the years. As long as we treat our bodies well, the years will also be gentle. Let's start today. Give more care to the skin. One less damage. Hug without models. A beautiful tomorrow marked by years.